The energy behind Safety District came from the Sandy Hook Elementary tragedies that took place a few years back in the nation, and the Parkland High School shootings that took place. So that inspired me to do this film.
You know, the film is so much about mental health and the stigmatization of, like, when people are suffering, we don't have a framework as a society to like support or facilitate each other through that, which is tragic. And it ends in tragedy a lot of times, as we've seen in the Sandy Hook and Parkland shootings, and even the nightclub shootings, you know, in Vegas and in Florida.
Hi, I'm actor and producer Ramone Palmore. I enjoy telling political stories in film. I fell in love with this film called A Panic in a Needle Park with Al Pacino. Then I went into like stage acting, and it just ended up going from there.
So my name is Bevan Victoria. I'm an actor, producer, writer, and director. I've been acting since I was 6 years old. I started off in theater, and my main goals as, at least as an actor or as a performing artist in general, is to write really amazing, strong female characters and highlight diversity on screen. This
is my first actual like short film, feature film type of project that I worked on. I played this character by the name of John Pearson, who he comes from his own like rough background, and he is looking to redirect a youth that is in trouble. So I really could relate to that part because I used to work with at-risk youth at a period of time in my life. So, you know, yeah, that was pretty awesome.
I play a character named Angel Myers. She works in the diner. We don't see a lot of her in the film, but she has a couple of interactions with the two main characters, and she offers some kind of a different perspective on the heavy conversation that's going on at the table for most of the film.
We did the film in 7 days, you know, so that was awesome. Like for that short period of time to like put out a powerful message, I think, you know, was pretty awesome. I created the characters, but because I'm not a screenwriter myself, I have a friend by the name of Jeffrey Thompson Jr. who lives in Poland, and he helped me develop the story, like the blueprints on how to work through writing like a screenplay. And so like he took my ideas and we both worked together. And then River Coonsey, the director, I have to give her credit too, because she like was a part of that too as well.
Production process for me was abbreviated because I was only on set for 2 of the 7 days. And you know, we shot like really late into the night, which you know, I had to do an overnight shoot on one of the films I had just wrapped. So I was like, cool, I'll never do that again. And then I went into this and it's like 2 a.m. and I was like, no. But it was a lot of fun, actually. It was a really small set. The diner that we shot in was beautiful, and everybody was in really good spirits and worked really efficiently. So that made the process really enjoyable. The whole film for me was just a really poignant reminder to remember that you don't know what's going on inside someone's head. You don't know what's going on in someone's life. You have no idea what their story is. So to hold judgment, right? To show up in the world with curiosity and with the intent to listen and to hear what people have to say rather than to judge.
We have to try to pay attention more to social awareness and you know, other people. I think that this film speaks values in that way, and it touches, you know, on sensitive topics like gun violence in America. So for sure, it has to be social awareness, I would say.